Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a video all about love. That's why I'm wearing a red, because Valentine's Day is coming up, so I thought this was like the perfect time to do this video. It's been on my list forever to film, and finally I was like, you know what, Valentine's Day is coming up. We need to film this video. So this is just gonna be like a little bit of a chit chat video with you guys, and I think I just want to like open up and like be a little bit more personal and like help you guys out, because if this video helps one person, then I'll be so happy. And I feel like love and like relationships and all that is just like kind of tricky sometimes, and I know it can also be super hard, so like I just want to help you guys out as much as I can, and I think sometimes these videos just help. If you've never seen my face before, don't forget to subscribe by clicking down below, and I'm just gonna get started. So this video might be a little bit like all over the place, because I feel like I just kind of have like a lot of random things I want to talk about, and I also think that I want to make this like a series, because I feel like there's so many things to talk about, and there's so many things that like come up like along the way that like I might not know now, but I might know a year from now. So I think I might want to make this video like a series, because like I said, like I don't know, I love talking about like love and relationships and that sort of thing. I don't know why, it just all interests me so much. So I think I might want to do like a series out of it. I'm not sure, and like maybe have some of my friends come on and talk about it, because like obviously like every person's different, every relationship's different, and I just think it's really cool to get like other people's input on it. So I think I'm just gonna like talk about a few things today, and then we'll do more videos in the future. Anyway, my first thing, my number one thing, I always tell all my friends this: do not ever, 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 ever settle for anything less than you deserve. And I feel like a lot of girls do this. Like I feel like it's so common for girls to settle for less than what they deserve. Like a guy will treat them like complete trash and they just let it happen. And I don't know that, sometimes I think that they know it's happening, other times I just don't think they realize. But I feel like girls need to know their worth and not settle for anything less than that. And my friends all make fun of me because this is like, I literally like pound this into their head, because I want them all to know, because all my friends are such great people and they all deserve the very, very best. So I don't ever want them to think that some guy treating them mediocrely is like okay, because it's not. There's so much better than that out there, and like why would you want to settle for like a bite of ice cream when you could have like a whole dang sundae? You know what I mean? Like why settle for like this little bit of sweetness when you could have so much like sweetness and love and caring and like such a good relationship with somebody that's willing to put in that effort, you know what I mean? So I guess that's like just my first thing, is like don't ever, ever, ever settle, you guys. Please don't. You deserve so much better. But I think like one of the things about me is like I didn't realize for a long time what love was. Like I thought love just meant like you cared for somebody, like in a relationship, like in high school and stuff. Like I just always thought like love must mean like you care for somebody, you know? But I think love is so much more than that, and I think it takes a while for you to realize like what true love is. And I think it takes you to experience that to understand. Like in a loving relationship, you're gonna have two people putting in the same amount of work for something. Like it's not gonna be like all one-sided, like you putting in all the effort over and over and over again and the other person like not really giving back. And I think that's super important. I also think it's super important not to let yourself go and to keep doing things that you love, because I think a lot of time when people get into relationships, they're like so all about that person that they kind of forget that. Like for one, I always think about working out. Like when you're with somebody, especially for a long time, you kind of like don't really care anymore. You're like, oh well, they love me and I love them, like I'm just gonna let myself go eat all the crap I want and like not work out, not take care of myself, like because you have somebody that loves you already, so you feel like you don't really need to do that as much. But I think it's really important to like keep doing those things that make you feel good about yourself, because yeah, the person's gonna love you like no matter what, but you're gonna end up feeling crappier. You're gonna feel so much better if you keep taking care of yourself and like trying to make a point to like live a healthy life even when you're with somebody. Like I think a lot of people just kind of like forget about it to take care of themselves because they're with somebody, and I know like I'll do that sometimes. I'll like eat like way too many sweets. I'm like, oh, he'll love me no matter what, like, but at the same time like I want to do it for me. Like I want to look good for me, and like I want to take care of myself so that I feel good about myself. And I think that's just like really important. And like doing things that you love, like you can't let like always make a point to hang out with your friends, because if you don't ever make a point to hang out with your friends, you're gonna lose those friends over like a boy or a girl, you know what I mean? And I think it's really important to like keep those relationships, because like if something were to ever happen to this person, you're literally gonna have nobody. And I'm sure your friends will like still be there, but like I like getting away from Eddie and being with my girlfriends, because like it's just like a different sort of relationship, it's different sort of like environment. Like I love being with my friends too. I love being with him, but also like getting away and spending time away from him and being with my friends, and I think that's really important. And like if you guys have any hobbies, like I think it's really important to like keep doing that, keep doing what you love so that like you're happy on your own, like you're not so dependent on this person to make you happy. You have your own things that make you happy, and this person just makes you even happier. Okay, I think this is gonna be like the last thing that I include in this video. I definitely have like a lot more I want to talk about, but this is gonna be the last one for this video. And I think that is like working on being better together. So like, I know I'm not perfect, like as much as I say like, oh, I'm whatever, I'm far from perfect. I have like so many things that I can work on, and there's so many things that Eddie can work on, and so many things that like both people in a relationship can work on. And I think it's important to like help each other. So like if I'm doing something, whether it's like to myself, like if I have this really bad habit where like one little thing will happen to me in a day and it like ruins my day. Like it literally will make me so mad or so sad that like I let that overpower all the good things that happen in a day. And so like Eddie will tell me like, Alexa, like you're doing this when like I wasn't necessarily aware of it. So he's making me a better person because he's telling me, do you know you do this? Like, you know, you're letting this ruin your day and it doesn't have to. Like he's helping me to overcome that thing that I'm not very good at. So he's making me a better person. And I think that's super important in a relationship, is like to constantly make each other better. And like even in a relationship, like he'll tell me what I can be better on for him, and I'll tell him what he can be better at for me. You know what I mean? Because it's a lot of give and take. So you want to like be like, I want to be the best person I can be for myself, but I also want to be the best person I can be for him. And so I'll try and like do the things that he asked me to do better at, so that I can be a better girlfriend and I can be a better person in general, because a lot of those things I feel like makes you better in yourself too. But yeah, I think that it's just like a lot of give and take, and I feel like if you're in like a good relationship, it really makes you a better person. And it's because of that like dynamic almost, that like you're always trying to make each other a better person and always help each other improve on what you need to improve on, and it just makes you like overall like a better, happier person, I think. So yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna talk about in this video. I know these are like, I don't know if these will apply to anybody, if it even like helps anybody, but I just feel like sometimes like people need to hear certain things, and if somebody needs to hear this and it helps them, then I am a happy girl. I know these don't apply to everybody, and maybe not everybody will understand, and I know it's also like my opinion and what I think, and I know that some people might think differently. So if you think differently, like please don't hate or anything. Like I'd love to hear you guys' opinions on all this stuff down in the comments below. But yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, and follow me on Instagram over there right here, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.